Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome everyone in today's class for the second elementary grade. Our textbook is Week 2 and today inshallah we will cover Unit 3, Wild Animals, Phonics Practice on page 36. This lesson will be presented by me, teacher Mazana Harbi, and the sign language by Mr. Fawaz Al-Aqil. So let's begin. Quick revision on our last lesson. In our last lesson, we did learn 3 different sounds of words that ends with S letter. Not only this, but we also did listen to other 6 words and we divided each of these words to match them with each of these sounds. So in the last time in exercise 4 on page 25, we did read and number these words, and then we did listen and repeat it again. So now let's make a quick revision on this lesson. Let's listen to these 3 different sounds and then we're going to read again these words, and after this we're going to match each of these words with these 3 different sounds. So the first sound in the first can be heard in the first word. So I'm going to say the word and I would like you to repeat after me. So the first word is arms. Arms. Say with me. Arms. Arms. So the last sound of this word matches the sound of z. Z. So this is the first sound. Now let's move on and listen for the second sound. The second sound can be seen here in this word. Trunks. Trunks. Say with me. Trunks. Trunks. So the sound that ends with this word trunks ends with the sa sound. Trunks. And the third sound can be heard in this word. Noses. Noses. Say with me. Noses. So the sound is that can be heard in the word noses. So here we do have 3 different sounds. The first one is z sound in arms, and the second one is sa sound as in trunks, and the third one is sound as in noses. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to listen to these 6 words, and then we're going to match and we're going to decide which sound matches with these words. So the first one is already answered for you, which is the word hippos. Hippos. Say with me. Hippos. Hippos. The last sound of the word hippos matches this sound. Z sound. Now let's listen for the second word and then we're going to decide. Does it match the first sound, the second sound, or the third sound? So here we have, and say with me, crocodiles. Crocodiles. Say with me, crocodiles. So what do you think? Crocodiles. The end of this word matches which sound? Is it the first one, the z sound, or the second one, sa sound, or the third one, is sound? So what do you think? It is, of course, matches the first one. Crocodiles matches the z sound. Now let us move on to the next word. Snakes. Snakes. Say with me. Snakes. Snakes. So snakes here, the end of it, snakes matches which sound? Is it the first one, or the second one, or the third one? What do you think? It is, of course, matches the second sound. Snakes, as in sa sound. Snakes. And then we'll move to the other word, elephant. So listen with me and say it with me again. Elephants. 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 So what do you think? Elephants. matches which sound? Is it the first one, the second one, or the third one? It is, of course, matches the second one. Elephants. Elephants matches the sa sound. Now, moving on to next. Dresses. Dresses. Say with me. Dresses. Dresses. So what do you think? Dresses matches which sound? What did we say? Does it match the first sound, za sound, or the second sound, sa sound, or ez sound? Dresses. It is, of course, matches the third one, dresses. Dresses. Now, here next, the last word we have is faces. Faces. Say with me. Faces. Faces. So what do you think? Faces matches which sound? Is it the first one as the za sound, or the sa sound, or ez sound? Faces. It is, of course, matches the third one, faces. So here now we did answer this, and we said now we do have 3 words for the za sound, like arms, hippos, crocodiles. And also we do have 3 words for the sa sound, as in trunks, snakes, and elephants. And we do have 3 words with the is sound, as in noses, dresses, faces. So here how we did answer this question. And now we also answered this question, which is a simple game or simple exercise, and we called it the phonics race. And what we did with this race or this game is that we said that you can say a letter or 2 letters, and your partner, maybe a classmate or a friend of yours or even a family member, can say a word that has the letter you said. So we said that we should start by using these letters because we already did answer and practice and learn the words with these letters. So the letters are O and OU and EA and U and UE and then double O. So what we are going to do now is, as we said, it's a simple race. You're going to say these letters and your partner will say a word. And you can switch. Your partner, he or she, can say these letters, and then you can come up with a word. So we did make a couple of examples. We did listen to a couple of examples last lesson. So let's read those examples, and I would like you, when you listen, to say it with me, and then you can go and practice and play this game. So the first example here we have is OE says rose. Rose. Say with me. OE says rose. Rose. Very good. Now let's move on to listen to other letters. O says hot. Hot. Say with me. O says hot. Hot. The other one. EA says meat. Meat. Say with me. EA says meat. Meat. Now U says bus. Bus. Say with me. U says bus. Bus. Also, UE says tube. Tube. Say with me. UE says tube. Tube. And finally, OO says boot. Boot. Say with me. OO says boot. Boot. Very well. So this is how we said that we can play this game. But bear in mind that some of these words that has two different sounds. For example, we said that in EA we have two sounds. We have the short E and we have the long E. The short E as in bread, head, and the long E as in meat. Also the same goes here. We have short OO and long OO. The short double O can be seen as in book or cook. And the long double O can be seen here in boot or moon. So you can make it more interesting by setting these rules. And now let's learn our objective for today's lesson. We hope that at the end of this lesson you will be able to comprehend the sounds represented by the letters of the alphabet and also to listen, point, and match with BL and PL. So now I would like you please to open your books on page 36. I would like you please to open your books on page 36. Now on page 36 we're going to learn words with the BL and PL consonant blend. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to listen, point, and say, and instead we're going to write either BL or PL. So let's start with the first one. I would like you here to have a look at this picture. And this picture has only one sound, which is blouse. Blouse with BL. Say it with me. Blouse. Blouse. And the second picture here has this sound that starts with PL, as in plane. Plane. Say it with me. Plane. Plane. Very well. So now here we have two different sounds. The first one is BL, as in blouse, and the second one is PL, as in plane. Plane. Very well. So now we're going to listen to more of these words that either starts with BL or with PL. Let's go and answer now. So in the second exercise, I would like you to have a look at the pictures on your book and matches them with BL or PL. We're going to listen, check our answers, and then we're going to write it. So on your books, you will see 6 different pictures, as you can see here, and also with words that without letters to start with. So as you can see here. So what we're going to do is that we're going to listen to each of these words and we're going to decide whether the sound we heard matches BL or PL. So the first example is already answered for you, which is this one. Plate. Plate. Plate is this one, this picture. So now when we answer, we're going to listen again and we're going to say the word again. So we can differentiate the sounds between BL and PL. So let's see the first word here. I'm going to say it and I would like you to repeat after me. Plate. 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 Very good. Now the first picture is already done. Now let's me and you try to answer the rest. So let's go on for number 2. I'm going to say number 2 and I would like you to decide that the sound you heard, does it match the first one, BL sound or PL sound? So let's move on for number 2. Number 2, or this word says black. Black. Say with me, black. Black. Very good. So what do you think? Which sound matches this word? It is, of course, matches the first sound, which is black. Black. And black means can be seen on picture number 6. Now, let us move on to the second word. The other word here we have, I'm going to say it and I would like you to repeat after me as well. Play, play, play. Very well. So play, which sound that matches this word? Play. Is it the first one, BL or PL? It is, of course, matches the first sound, which is PL. And play, meaning, can be seen on picture number 4. Now, let us move on to next. Here we have, I'm going to say the word and I would like you to repeat after me. Plane, plane, plane. So, which sound matches this word? Is it BL or PL? It is, of course, matches the second sound, which is PL. And it can be seen on picture number 5. Now, moving on to the other one. Listen and say it with me. Blue, blue, blue. Very well. Now we have 2 pictures remaining. Which word that sounded, or which sound that has sounded like this word? Is it BL or PL? It is, of course, the first sound, blue. And we mean by blue, the color blue, of course. Now, the last one, which is we already read, which is blouse, blouse. And blouse here matches the second picture and the first sound with BL, blouse. So here we go. These are the answers of this exercise and how to differentiate between BL words and PL words. So at the end, it's important that we are able to say and read and write the sounds for words like EA and also with the head and duck and different letters, and even with BL and PL. So now we have reached the end of our lesson. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.